to Wholesome Change, and today's video is going to be all about 5 ways to have a better restful night's sleep the natural way. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. And my first one is turmeric milk. You guys may have heard of it being called golden milk, which I mostly call it anyway as well. But golden milk is one of the best things you can have to have a great restful night's sleep. I swear by it. However, a lot of people use full cream cow's milk, but I actually prefer to use organic almond milk as it has that extra nice like a nutty flavour, and it just adds that more smooth flavour as well. I really swear by this drink, and the best way to make it is, well, the way I make it anyway, is a teaspoon of turmeric. Or you can use 2 teaspoons, but I think 1 heaped teaspoon of turmeric is just enough. I put it into a saucepan with a small amount, like a cupful of almond milk. And by the way, I use almond milk because I don't like the feeling of having full cream milk right before bed, as it's not really great for the digestion. However, a lot of people, you know, everyone's different. They do agree with cow's milk. I personally don't really like the way it sits in my belly when I'm trying to sleep. But I drink almond milk most of the time anyway, as you may see in one of my last videos about the I support vegans and vegos video. So you can go ahead and watch that, and it explains everything there. So how to make the turmeric milk. Teaspoon of turmeric, almond milk. I add a small amount of cinnamon. I also add a small amount of manuka honey as well, which is an amazing honey for many medicinal purposes. I find that is the great combination for my body and for my taste as well. That's how I like to have my turmeric milk, and I find if I have that about an hour or half an hour before bed, it really helps me sleep better, and it just helps you feel more relaxed and helps you unwind. And yeah, I really love it because turmeric has so many great health properties. It's actually the curcumin that is in the turmeric, which is only 2 to 3% of in your average turmeric anyway. However, if you have enough turmeric, you can really bring out those benefits. So, or you can actually find curcumin in its most rawest form at most health food stores. So turmeric is a really good anti-inflammatory and really good anti-stress, anti-cancer, everything like that. It's just overall really good for your body to keep it in optimal health. So definitely try some turmeric milk or golden milk, as it really does work. Number 2 is one I strongly believe in, and that is having no phone while in bed or during the night, or checking your phone, or anything to do with having your phone lit up in your room at night time. Now, sometimes, obviously, I'll be on my laptop in the evening, occasionally. However, I do not like to take my phone and social media into my bedroom when it comes time for me to go to sleep and rest. It is very much a sleep disturbance to have your phone in your room, not on flight mode or anything, because what I do every night is I turn my phone onto flight mode about 20 minutes or half an hour before I actually go to sleep. So that way it helps me wind down and do something like read a book or sip on a golden milk or anything like that, or even meditate. I find this has helped my sleep so much, as a few years ago I used to keep my phone on in the night, and every single time I would hear like an email or a vibrate or just anything, and it really distracts you. It wakes you up even when you you feel like you're in a deep sleep, but your subconscious is still awake. You still see, like, you can't really see out the corner of your eye, but like you feel that something is lit up, or you hear that vibration or that little ding if you haven't put your phone on vibrate. But it's just, it really helps your melatonin to just not be staring at a screen at night, or even, you know, during the night if you are awakened by a message. It really can be dangerous to have the Wi-Fi signal in your room like going and everything. It really can disturb your brain waves, and for a moment there I almost said brain waves. But yeah, it really can disturb your sleep and your mental health, and it's so much better to put your phone aside, or even in the next room, anything like that, and have it on vibrate or on flight mode. Flight mode is the best, that's what I do. But yeah, honestly, no phone, no bedroom, and you'll have a great night's sleep. I can guarantee it. Well, Don't hold me accountable just in case, but you will have a better night's sleep. Now number 3 is evening meditation. Now I don't do this every night, however I do like to do it perhaps 2 to 3 times a week, maybe even more sometimes. I really find that a good guided meditation and music in the background combined together for about 20 to 25 minutes really helps me personally. Now, however, I find it's fantastic, and the one that I do is just an app called Relax Light, and it's just a man's voice that's very soothing with music in the background, and it just talks you through breathing and being aware of every part of your body, and I just find it fantastic. It gives me that lovely feeling right before you go to sleep. You feel all like relaxed and cozy, and oh, I just love it. So definitely try some kind of meditation right before bed, and I can guarantee you will have a better night's sleep than if you didn't do meditation, if you get what I mean. Number 4 is don't eat an hour before you go to bed. Now I know sometimes this is a little bit tempting, especially on the weekends and you want to have a little snack while watching a movie or doing anything like that. However, it really can disturb your sleep because when you eat before bed, your digestion is still awake. It is still digesting, and it's got to work that extra harder while you're trying to fall asleep, which will then make it harder for you to fall asleep as your body isn't in a complete rest mode. So it is best to avoid having an upset stomach and avoid eating before bed to have a good night's sleep, as it really can disturb and mess around your body's schedule and everything. And it's especially good not to have anything like really sugary or caffeine. Like even green tea can have caffeine in it, so it's best to not have a green tea before bed, as well as any coffee. I try to avoid anything in my stomach up to an hour before I go to bed. However, golden milk is obviously an exception, as that really does help. Among other herbal teas too, like ginger tea or lavender tea or chamomile tea, which I sometimes have as well. I do know that some chamomile tea can have the opposite effect for people with some high blood pressure problems. So it's probably best to avoid chamomile and consult with your doctor if you do decide that you want to start having like a herbal tea before bed to see if it helps you be able to fall asleep. So give it a try if you ask your doctor, but most people usually should be okay with chamomile tea. I know I am. It pretty much knocks me out. It's like completely just gone for like 8 hours, but everyone is different. Like I said, that it is a really good way to fall asleep is have a herbal tea and avoid eating anything right before bed. The last and 5th one today is lavender. Now you can have lavender all kinds of ways. I like to use a lavender pillow spray, however I just have actually run out, but I need to get more. But I do know that Miranda Kerr's brand Kora Organics do a good sleep spray. You can even make your own lavender spray with just a few drops of essential organic lavender oil in a little bit of water, and that works just as great. You just spritz a little bit in your bedroom or on your pillow. I also recommend you can have lavender tea, which is also lavender and chamomile, but try to choose the organic ones, as you don't want anything that's a filler in the tea, so that works really great. Also, another thing that I like to do is have lavender baths, where I put Epsom salts, coconut oil and some lavender essential oil in a warm bath, not too hot, as you can change your body temperature and make it harder for you to fall asleep, but a nice warm bath with some essential oils like lavender and chamomile and Epsom salts really does cleanse the body and helps you get into a great relaxing mode, ready for bed and feeling absolutely fantastic. It really is up to you what you choose to try first. You might want to choose golden milk, you might want to choose meditation. It is completely up to you. Even like a mild sleep yoga can be really great. You can actually Google some really great moves to do right before bed, even while you're laying in bed, which really does help you fall asleep quite easily as well. That's all for today, and I really hope this video has helped you be able to find some kind of tip to help you get to sleep or have a better night rest. And I will see you again soon, and don't forget to stay wholesome. Mwah. Thank you very much. Bye.